Let me hit you with something real, something that took me years, heartbreak, and a ton of self reflection to understand. You don't win a woman by doubling down on texts, saying all the perfect things, or chasing her like your life depends on it. That's not how this works. What actually gets her attention, what makes you unforgettable, is calm energy, not fake indifference, not pretending you don't care. I'm talking about the real kind of stillness, the kind that says, I'm good, whether you're in my life or not. Most men are walking emotional open books. Women can read them in seconds. But when you move through life with quiet strength, when you don't chase, don't flinch, don't feel the need to explain, that's when she starts feeling you. That's when you start living rent free in her thoughts. So today, I'm going to break down how to develop that inner calm, not just for women, but for yourself. Because when you show up with peace, with control, with grounded presence, people notice, women feel it. 1. Stop explaining yourself. Let's kick this off. The first power move: cut the need to explain everything. Most guys feel compelled to justify their every decision. Sorry I didn't text back, I've just been busy. Didn't mean it like that. That's not strength. That's insecurity dressed up as honesty. A man who's calm doesn't need to overtalk. His actions speak for him. If she's confused, she'll ask. If she assumes, let her. You're not on the witness stand. You're not begging for approval. The less you explain, the more she wonders. And that mystery, that's what hooks her emotionally. 2. Attraction comes from stillness, not chasing. Here's a truth most guys miss. Attraction isn't about pursuit. When you chase, what you're really saying is, I need her to feel whole. And women sense that desperation from a mile away. But when you stop chasing, when you remain rooted in your lane, that's when she starts feeling your pull. You're not trying to get her attention. You just have it. Not through noise, but through presence. Stillness creates gravity. And when you stop pushing, she starts pulling. Why? Because now you're unpredictable, and unpredictable is powerful. 3. Calm men break the cycle. Here's what women are used to: they pull away, guys chase; they test, guys explain; they go cold, guys overcompensate. It's a pattern, and 99% of dudes play right into it. But when you stay calm, you disrupt the entire cycle. She throws a snarky comment, you smirk. She gets dry in texts, you give her space. No drama, no panic, no overreaction. That silence, that calm response, it hits harder than any words ever could. She's no longer in control of the emotional tempo. You are. And trust me, she feels that shift. 4. Your presence speaks louder than words. A lot of men are afraid of silence. The moment there's a pause, they start filling it, rambling, joking, trying to keep things upbeat. That's anxiety. That's fear of being boring. But here's the truth: your presence alone should be enough. You don't need to entertain. You don't need to prove anything. When you're grounded, when you're calm and still, she leans into that. She opens up. Why? Because you're giving her emotional safety without even trying. That's masculine power in its purest form. 5. You set the emotional vibe. This one's deep. The person who controls the emotional tone controls the connection. If she's anxious and you get anxious, she's running the show. If she's irritated and you match her energy, you've just handed her the reins. But when you walk in with clarity, calm, and centered energy, you shift the entire vibe. She starts aligning with you. That's influence without force. That's leadership without needing to dominate. You don't just respond to emotions, you lead them. 6. Calm men handle tests with ease. Let's be real. Women will test you. Not to play games, but to feel out your strength. She'll throw a little jab, act distant, try to trigger jealousy. Most guys crumble. They get defensive, start overthinking, or react emotionally. But a calm man, he doesn't flinch. He knows it's not personal. It's just a test for grounding. So he stays chill, laughs it off, keeps the vibe light. And when she sees she can't shake you, that's when her respect and her desire go through the roof. 7. Stillness makes her chase. Here's the secret no one tells you: the less you try, the more she invests. When you stop trying to win her, she starts trying to win you. When you stop asking where things are going, she starts questioning where she stands. Your stillness? It becomes magnetic. Feminine energy is drawn to solid, unshakable masculine presence. It's not about playing games, it's about being so full in yourself that she naturally wants to lean in. You don't need to impress her. You are impressive because you're calm, grounded, and unbothered. So, buddy, it's not about perfect texts, slick lines, or chasing harder. It's about mastering your internal calm. When you become the stillness in the storm, when you stand steady in a world full of noise, that's when women start chasing you. Let your peace be the reason she can't stop thinking about you.